Hi everyone, this is Zoe. I'm back with today's edition of the 2023 American Chess Magazine Puzzle Calendar, and I don't have any announcements or anything, so let's jump straight into it. This is the puzzle for today, Tuesday, January 10th. It was composed by Yves Chelan, sorry for the mispronunciations, in 2001. And I'll set this position up in ChessBase and see you guys there. So again, this is the position set up in ChessBase. And like all of these puzzles, this position is white to move mate in 2, which is a little bit surprising here because like it looks like white's king is the one that's kind of in danger with all the black pieces around it. But it is white to move mate in 2. So if you want to solve it for yourself, you can pause the video. I'll be sharing my thoughts on how I'm going to solve this. So oh, random thing, if you've noticed the pieces have changed and stuff, that's because I literally just upgraded to ChessBase 17 today. So I don't know, lots of new features. So we'll see what happens. So back to the actual puzzle. Black's king. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, white's king is a little bit weak, but that doesn't really matter because black has no way to give check to the white king, so it should be relatively safe for now. Black's king is stuck, like really stuck, because there's literally no square I can go to. Something I'm noticing immediately is, of course, you can take and promote. I mean, it looks like the most obvious plan. So if we try to play, for example, d takes e8 queen with the idea of threatening. But anyway, queen e4 checkmate. I guess the way black would try to solve this is by playing something like, I was gonna say queen h4, but that fails to queen e5 checkmate. Let's see. Maybe no. Yes, maybe bishop b4. Like, it looks really silly, but the idea is if queen e4 check now, I can play king c5, and it's not mate in 2. But this feels queen takes b4, I can block on c4. And if knight takes, I can just take here. So I'm fairly certain that d takes e8 equals queen does not work because black has this move. Oh, yes. It looks so wrong that there's no mate in 1 here, but I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Let's see. D takes c8 queen seems less powerful just because like white's not really threatening to give checkmate this move. So like if black plays something simple like rook takes d8, then white has bishop. No, white doesn't have bishop g1 because black can block. Like these spite moves just stop you from getting mate in 2, so they don't count for the puzzle solution. So I don't think d takes c8 queen would work. So I'm going to start applying this principle I learned in the previous puzzles earlier. So previously we saw like a few puzzles where white had the idea of zugzwang mate. So like you play something and black's pieces are also tied down, so then they literally can't play any move or else it's mate. I don't think that pattern applies here just because black has so many more pieces that can move. Like the b pawn isn't doing anything, the knight isn't doing anything. So I doubt it could be a zugzwang puzzle. How else can I threaten mate here? One idea is knight e7 with the idea of bishop e5 checkmate, but I'm a bit hesitant to play this just because there are so many things that could go wrong. I mean, like, every piece is controlling one thing, and then all your pieces are hanging, so. But actually, it has some merit to it. Rook takes e7 is a challenging variation because of queen d6 check, king here. And you have this discovered check, like promoting and checking, but black can block, so it's not mate. That's kind of sad, because knight e7 is a really pretty move, but I don't think it works just because of rook takes e7. I don't think it's anything related to check on this diagonal just because black has so many ways to block it. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Actually, white knight moving anywhere would threaten mate just because rook d5. And knight f6 is safer because at least black can't take it immediately. I guess the way black would try to defend this is rook c5. No, this doesn't work because of queen d3 checkmate. White's threatening a lot of things, but I have a feeling the answer can't be so simple. Because the thing is, here white's threatening what? Rook d5 checkmate, queen d3 is also checkmate, queen d6 is not checkmate because king c3. But like my point is there's a lot of stuff that black has to worry about. So I've realized that another part of solving these puzzles is just realizing what your opponent wants to do. Like, your opponent's response is almost just as important as your move, because only then can you tell if your answer is right or not. It's kind of hard for black to defend here, because like all of their pieces are doing stuff. Like, if this rook moves anywhere, then I just promote. If this rook moves anywhere, then I take this one and promote. So black has to be careful here, unless this is a solution, which I highly doubt. I don't see anything wrong with this. Oh, I see. Maybe no. I was gonna say rook e5, but bishop takes e5 is checkmate here. What could it possibly be? Because knight f6 is like a pretty simple move. This can't be the answer. The annoying thing is, I don't see why this is wrong. Maybe it's right, but also that feels off. Okay, so just double checking. Rook c3. This is checkmate. I mean, I don't see why this is wrong. I guess I'll have to submit it as my answer. I'm really not sure because this feels just too simple. Like, it's the second move I thought of or something, but we'll see. All right, flipping to tomorrow's page. I'm actually kind of thinking that this might be pointless because, like, I can't read it from here, so I'm not sure if you guys can read it. But let's see. Oh wow, the solution is knight f6. All right, so this time I think I definitely solved it faster. I think it's just because black's king is stuck in the center, and there's, I mean, you just have to think of how to make threats. I think there might be like some really compelling move that I just didn't discover here, but that might be why I solved it so quickly. But like honestly, this went faster than I expected. One thing to note though, I stayed away from like all of these check moves. Like, even though they look kind of natural, I just didn't even consider them because, as I mentioned before in this series, these artistic puzzles, like puzzles that were composed by people, they almost never have a forcing move like a check or a capture as their first move. So I didn't even consider these moves. So that's part of why I solved it so quickly. I'm kind of scared now because last time I said I solved it quickly, I ended up solving it like slower than before. But I'm pretty sure this was quicker than before. I just took a long time checking and seeing if black had anything to defend the mate, and they don't because well, white's just threatening so many things, and there's always this promotion discovered check. So well, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye.